Hello, I'm Len Clark. Welcome to Irish Illustrated Sponsor Spotlight. On this edition, we'd like to introduce you to Do Dublin, our strategic travel partner in Dublin, to help those of you attending the Notre Dame Navy football game next August maximize your experience by helping take care of your travel plans around the fair city of Dublin, as well as sightseeing in Ireland's capital city and around the Emerald Isle. Joining us today from Do Dublin are Daniel O'Brien and John Greene. Daniel is in digital marketing with Do Dublin, while John is an executive with the company. Gentlemen, you're very welcome to the program. I hope you can hear me. We're having some technical issues, but let's go and just start by showing a short video about Do Dublin. Well, there's Do Dublin.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Okay.
Hello to
Tell
all
us
the
about Do
listeners.
Dublin.
John Greene's my name, commercial executive with Do Dublin, Dublin's #1 hop on, hop off tour. Just to give you some background information on our tours. We've been showing people, showcasing our beautiful city, Dublin, here to people since 1988. Next year, when you come over here to visit us, we'll be having our 35-year celebrations. So we'll celebrate with you and you celebrate with us. That's pretty much the way it goes. The tour has expanded over the years. We started off operating in early service, then half hour, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And prior to COVID, 2019, we were operating about 8 to 10 minutes. For next year, we're expecting things to be bouncing back very well. We'll be operating between the 10 and 15-minute service. The guides itself, they are the pinnacle of the tour. Our guides are all sourced locally, all local guides. We take them in, they work for Dublin Bus, which is the national bus carrier. And we bring them in, we train them in-house for 2 months. Then they get sent on a Fáilte Ireland course, which is the main tourist organisation. They sent on a course to get their badge to be fully qualified, and that takes about 6 months. So they're the best qualified and trained guides that are anywhere in the country. So they then come in, they basically have the basic skeleton of the tour, the facts, the figures, do all that, and then they stamp their personalities on that. Some of our lads are they're comedians. A lot of them think they're comedians. We also have a few musicians in there. We have historians. We have something for everybody that was into the tour. But so we've been operating for 35 years, live commentary. We over 10,500 5-star reviews on TripAdvisor. So don't believe us, believe the 10,500 people. More hop on, hop off 5-star reviews than any other hop on, hop off company in Europe. So the drivers are what makes the tour, and obviously the fabulous weather that we have over here in Dublin as well. And we're so looking forward to seeing you all coming over here now. Thanks.
Well,
absolutely.
Last summer.
Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Daniel. I'm the sales and marketing administrator here for Do Dublin Tours, and I'd love to just tell you about the partnership we've been able to build with Len and Irish Illustrated. So we're really proud to be able to work alongside him. He keeps you guys up to date on everything to do with Notre Dame football, and we are super excited for everyone of the fans to be able to come over and celebrate this incredible sport and our incredible city next year. And so we've been able to work with Len and provide you guys with some of the best attractions as well as tours available within Dublin City. And further afield, actually going further outside of Dublin to the likes of Belfast, Galway, the Cliffs of Moher, Killarney, lots of other locations. And so what we've been able to do is set up a dedicated area for Irish Illustrated, where you'll be able to go in and choose either the hop on, hop off tour, as John was talking about, our
best tour in Dublin,
the best tour in Dublin, our world's first ghost bus tour, or any number of attractions. Whether that's attractions in the city or outside the city, or actually, if you're flying in, we'll even bring you from the airport straight into Dublin. So we have all of that available in one easy to see location. And I'm sure Len is going to be able to provide the URL for that. If not, you can go to dodublin.ie/Irish Illustrated, and it'll bring you to this very special page. From there, you'll get all the details of all the tours, be able to book them. You'll get live availability if they're scheduled tours, and you'll get the tickets emailed directly to your inbox.
And all the tours that we operate, all the companies, they're all local companies, and we only deal with the best. There are some other companies do different kind of tours, but we make sure that what we offer through our site, it mirrors the quality of our own tours. So adding this on our site, you can rest assured that you're going to have a fabulous time here in Dublin.
Absolutely.
Well, let's take a look at the video right here. So here's the site right now.
Yeah, that's it there.
It's irishillustrated.dodublin.ie. So you can see.
So this list is ever expanding. We work with partners in Dublin and on the outskirts of Dublin. We go through quite a rigorous vetting progress, as John was alluding to there. And so right now, there could be 30, 35. By the time you guys visit in August, there could be 100, 150 different experiences there that you'd be able to book all in a single place. And so I just put together a few images of what you could expect on some of our first party products, which is the tour. That shows exactly where we're located. So you'll be flying in on the east coast of Dublin, the capital city, if any of you aren't familiar with it. We've got a range of incredible tour guides who are looking forward to meeting every single one of you. You'll get a smile as soon as you get onto the bus. And the bus takes you all over the city to over 35 of the major attractions along 25 different stops. And you can actually see the route here. So it goes all over from the north to the south, the east to the west of the city. And any stop or any attraction is within a 5-minute walk of one of our stops.
Tour itself is about 26 kilometres.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some people say that Dublin is a compact city, which it is in a way, but you won't walk by yourself. You certainly won't walk around, and you won't get the expertise that we bring to the table.
No, certainly not. And if you're looking for some nighttime activities, we've got a great start to the night. In fact, we call it the best night out in Dublin. It's the Dublin Ghost Bus Tour, where we've got a fully customized bus turned into a haunted house on wheels. And we've fantastic actors that will bring you around the city at night and introduce you to a much darker side of Dublin that maybe people don't know. Be prepared to laugh, be terrified, and pretty much everything in between, which is just an absolutely incredible experience.
Yeah, the Ghost Bus has 2 site visits. One of them is into a graveyard, and the other one is down to in around the old city walls. Very, very scary down there. But these places are inaccessible. Rather than you actually go in there, Ghost Bus Tour, you won't see them any else walking around the city.
Yeah, absolutely. And so right here, this is one of our leading products that we've been really proud to introduce. It's the Freedom Ticket. Especially if you're coming here for the tour or for the game and you're going to be here for a couple of days. We packaged our 48-hour hop on hop off tour with a 3-day unlimited travel public transport ticket. So you can get on any tram, any bus, any train for 3 days with unlimited travel. So it'll take you all around Dublin and the greater Dublin area. And then you've also got access to a 48 hours on our hop on hop off tour. It's incredible value for money. So if you're planning on spending a few days here, I'd definitely look into that. And of course, that will be available on the site. That's irishillustrated.dubtours.ie or else dodublin.ie/Irish Illustrated will bring you straight there.
Yeah, we're imagining the last time that we had the American football, Notre Dame and Navy, 2012, when we come over here, 39,000 people come over for that match there. So basically the accommodation for all around the city centre was completely taken up. So if you're staying anywhere other than the city centre, you are going to require public transport. So that Freedom Ticket covers everything that you need. No need to be searching for change or looking for any information or whatever. The one card covers everything, the Freedom Ticket.
Absolutely.
Is there any advice that you have for travelers?
Are we still looking for free tickets? We still want tickets. Give us tickets.
Yeah, John, do you have any advice for travellers coming to Dublin, John?
Yeah, well, I'll say, look, the whole thing, if you are coming over here, some of the main attractions that you need to, that you certainly need to book kind of in advance would be, say, Kilmainham Jail. Kilmainham Jail, a very historical place here in Dublin. All the leaders of all the many uprisings and so on have been interned there at one stage. Kilmainham Jail, one of the top attractions, needs to be booked in advance. It's sold out pretty much every day. Guinness Storehouse, another one that you need to do there. The big hitters then that we have around the city, we have obviously Epic Ireland, we have the Little Museum, the Cathedral, St. Pat's in Christchurch, and there may be 1 or 2 places that you might be able to have a drink. Maybe Jemison, Teelings, Pierce Lyons, Rowan Co. We have 4 or 5 different whiskey distilleries around the city, which will be able to accommodate anyone who might fancy a little tipple when they're over here.
Absolutely. And for anyone who thinks or understands they may have some Irish heritage, Near stop number 4 is one of the National Archives. And in there, you can actually go in and provide your details, and they can look up the complete archive of historical records for census, church-related data, and all sorts of publicly available information. And it's a free service where you can go in and actually trace your lineage and find out whereabouts in the country your grandparents, great-parents, grandparents, and so on and so forth may have arrived. So if you're on the tour, get off at stop number 4. I think it's the National Archives, and it's a fantastic opportunity for people who have those links back to Ireland.
Yeah. Also, the Book of Kells is in there as well, and Glasnevin Cemetery. They're fabulous. There's some great bars around the place. There's obviously Temple Bar, which is the hub for everybody that comes over here. But we also have the little gems around here, like Murray's Bar on O'Connell Street. Live Irish music there every night of the week. You have the Cobblestones down in Smithfield, another fabulous place, and the Brazenhead. 3 fabulous pubs that have a great history of entertainment and musicians over the years.
Yep, absolutely. And the multi-day pass, just to let you know again, if you guys are going to the match, the multi-day pass will cover all the public transport to go out to there. So you'll be able to get out to the Aviva without any problem just by jumping on one of the many buses that head out in that direction. And that's fully covered on that multi-day pass.
And the Dart and the bus,
yeah. The Dart as well.
Any transport that brings you to the Aviva, where the match is on, is all covered with the Freedom ticket.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, hopefully you can hear me. We're
very excited. We're looking forward to it.
We're very excited.
So we get tickets.
Tickets. We just had tickets.
If any of you guys have any spare tickets, you can drop me an email, send them over. I'd be delighted.
We make sure you're the best.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're super excited. Yeah, we're super excited for it to come over. And look, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to Irish Illustrated. If they can't answer it, they'll come directly to us. You can always reach out to me directly. That's happy to answer any questions related to getting around Dublin, seeing the tour, what we have available. So again, it's irishillustrated.dubtours.ie or dodublin.ie/Irish Illustrated. Will bring you straight to that page. And you'll see an ever-expanding list of things that you'll be able to do there.
Yeah. So it's just going to grow and grow over the next few months. We'll put a lot of work in there to make sure that all our American friends enjoy the time over here in Dublin.
Yep. So there you go. You can see the Do Dublin Freedom Card, as well as the Air Coach transfers. So you'll be able to get directly from the airport to your hotel. And then from there, you've got public transport to get you around the city, and are hopping up off tour to really show you what it's like and what it was like over the last couple of years.
Yeah, as I said, we have been operating our tours since 1988, and we've built up all the contacts in transport, in attractions, and any questions you have about your stay over here. And if you want to get the help of the locals, all the experience that we have, just drop us a line. We'll be able to put you in touch with the people who'll be able to sort out your holiday arrangements and your attractions and everything else.
Absolutely.
No questions too big or too small.
Well,
thank you so much.
Yeah,
really appreciate you bringing us on and being able to talk to you about our fantastic tour and our fantastic city and country. So we're just really looking forward to seeing all you guys here next year.